Robin, today's July the 13th and you're leaving for your trip to Costa Rica. What are you most excited about?
I'm most excited about learning the culture of Costa Rica. I know it's going to be beautiful. I've heard the people are really nice, and I'm looking forward to connecting with the people I work with and hopefully the children as well.
And what are you most worried about?
Obviously, the language barrier is going to be a little bit interesting. I know some Spanish, not a lot.
So what do you hope to achieve by taking this trip?
I hope to increase my Spanish proficiency and learn about the problems of another country and put myself in the context of another country and not be closed off to just the U.S. and the problems we have here, but the problems that are global and need to be addressed as well.
All right, well, have a great trip.
Clear skies are on these tracks. Let's go down these roads. We can make them all. If we lose our way, I promise I will stay.
I don't want to wait long, so pack your things, let's go. The sun is getting low. We'll find some place to call home. We'll find some place to call home. We'll find some place to call
This summer, I had the opportunity to volunteer in San Jose, Costa Rica. While I had many opportunities to travel around the country, I spent most of my time in San Jose, where I lived in a homestay and worked through my volunteer office, Maximo Nivel. When I arrived at Maximo Nivel, I discovered that I would be working at Hogar Madre Crea, which was a home for mothers and their children. These mothers lived in the home because they were recovering from drug or alcohol abuse. Both the mothers and children were required to stay in the home, rarely venturing out into the city. My partner Jordan and I traveled each day to the outskirts of San Jose and a town called Coronado. Each day, Jordan and I organized lessons for the children and spent time playing with and getting to know them while their mothers participated in household duties and therapy sessions. Jordan and I did not realize how quickly we would become attached to the children we were taking care of. Some children came from better situations than others. These children's future well-being was based on their mother's successful completion of the program. Most of the mothers seemed very loving and involved in their child's life. Most days, Jordan and I were not alone. A teacher named Nouris often came and helped us teach and take care of the children. There was also a mother whose job in the home was to take care of the children, so Jordan and I spent time with her every day as well. I became quite attached to this mother, even though communication was difficult due to the language barrier. The purpose of the program was to teach mothers how to make a home and take care of their children so that they could reintegrate into society after completion of the program. Unfortunately, in the 4 weeks I was at Hogar Madre Crea, one of the mothers left with her child. Jordan and I were not quite sure what would happen to this little girl, but the teacher Nouris told us if the mother left the program, then her child would be put into foster care. While I was there, Costa Rica celebrated La Annexación de Nicoya, and we were able to celebrate it at the home. Jordan and I learned traditional dances and got to sample Costa Rican foods that day, as well as see the children dress up and compete in a tradition of horseback riding. Some did a much better job than others, but all were very cute. When I went to Costa Rica, I wasn't sure how big of a difference I could make, but after those 4 weeks, I was able to see how important volunteers were to the home. Without us, the children had no connection to the outside world and received minimal attention. When it came time to leave, it was very difficult for Jordan and I. We both teared up having to leave those we had become close to and know that we would probably never see them again. The children's futures were unknown to us, which was scary, but we could only trust that the beautiful and caring women we had met would be sure to take care of them. And I know that these children will always hold a place in my heart. Getting to meet these children was just one part of my great adventure in Costa Rica. Not only did I get to visit very beautiful places, but I got to meet people from all over the world. I was able to experience things I never would have here at home, like seeing volcanoes and feeling earthquakes, and even ziplining through the rainforest. The places were awesome, but I have to admit it was the people that changed my life, including my homestay mother, as well as the friends I made from all over the world. These people changed my life. I cried on my plane ride from Costa Rica. I never knew I could come to care for people so much in such a short amount of time. I cried because I had to leave these people, not knowing if I would ever see them again. I cried because I would miss the children. And I cried because I was leaving a country and an experience that had such a major impact on my life. And I believe this is why people should travel the world and give back to the people they meet, because you get more back than you could ever give.
Let's take a trip to the edge of the night, where the stars and the sun collide. Won't wait a lifetime, it's our turn.